Hello there everyone and welcome back. It has been a while. So today I figured I would actually start recording CYBERPUNK 2077 because I haven't made a actual let's play of this game. This is absolutely one of my favorite games that I enjoy playing from time to time. I have beaten the game once. After that I've just modded the game a lot and just messed around with the game in general. I cannot play the game at full settings like I would like to, but I'm sure that we can manage with my setup here. The Phantom Liberty DLC is coming out pretty soon actually, so I figured I would actually make a let's play. And yeah, let's just hop straight into this, I guess. Some call the Phantom Liberty like a 2.0 version for CYBERPUNK, because it might actually add things to the base game as well. We're not like 100% sure about it, but there's pretty accurate information on it, and I'm glad that they are actually investing a lot of time on the base game as well, because there are a lot of things that you would hope for the main city to have. So yeah, let's just hop straight into a new game. And hopefully I have all the settings correct so that I can actually record this on YouTube and not get banned. We're going to go with very hard, of course, because the game isn't exactly too difficult. Out of all the beginning options that we have, I have played all of them. I personally enjoy the Corpo direction a lot. Eventually, like, especially that especially after I've experienced both Nomad and Street Kid, I started to lean more on Corpo. I enjoy Nomad for one reason only, and that is that you get to know one of the characters in the game very intimately. So you get a little bit more of a detail there. But outside of that, I do think that Corpo is the option that we will take. Few, I'll just read the description. Few leave the corporate world with their lives. Few are still with their souls intact. You've been there, you've bent the rules, exploited secrets, and weaponized information. There's no such thing as fair game, only winners and losers. Now this is very superficial start, I might say, but I do enjoy the aspects that it gives you as a player when it comes to dialogue options and whatnot. I didn't enjoy that too much with Nomad. There were some cool situations in the beginning of the game, but later on when the game progressed I noticed that I needed Corpo a lot, so I think I'll go with Corpo for this playthrough. As for character, male or female, I tend to go with female characters. That's just the way that I usually go with video games. I enjoy V's voice actor as a female voice actor a lot. The male voice actor, it kind of misses a couple of marks when it comes to like reactions and what his emotions feel like. I definitely feel like the V with the female voice actor, it feels more emotional. So that's why I enjoy it a lot. I like this V. It's simple. Yeah. Very, very likable. Let's go with this. Fine. Body scars off. Yeah. Let's go. Next. Yeah. Let's just going to go with reflex and cool. Yeah. And the last I guess I can put on intelligence. Yeah. Let's go with that. Confirm. So.
V, you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
You alright?
Fine. I just needed a breather.
Sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a matar.
Somebody turned code, gave up our agents.
To meet you, Ma.
We had a leak. My boss called, dragged me in because we had to intervene. Everyone at Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked. Don't worry about me. I'll manage on my own.
Buena suerte.
Yeah. I need to test something a little bit. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a problem with the recording, so I'll fix that and we'll come back. Okay, we are back. Sorry if the game was bugging out there a little bit. I had vertical sync off because I didn't need it for the other game that I was recording, which was Final Fantasy XIV. So this game does require you to put vertical sync on and have your game running at 60 if you're barely at 60 in general. Overall, I think we are going to have some hiccups here and there when the game loads stuff in, but other than that I think it should be pretty smooth. Family of Empire. Let's read. Again, this is going to be pretty heavy on the lore aspects because I want to read a lot of this stuff, and yeah, we'll see how many episodes this is going to take.
The legacy of Arasaka needs no introduction. The Arasaka Corporation is one of the world's most powerful, with offices located in every major metropolis across the globe. For years, it has been behind the proverbial wheel of our planet's economy and society. The history of Arasaka in the Night City is deserving of its own article, but suffice to say, the media industry in our city follows the family behind the megacorp as closely as they do share prices. The story of the Arasaka family is one of Empire, a true dynasty under the rule of patriarch Saburo Arasaka. Rumors of the great Saburo's retirement and the cession of company control, as well as of its closely guarded secrets, to his daughter Hanako and son Yorinobu have come and passed in recent years. But has the time come where such rumors may finally contain a grain of truth? Okay, so the company control has changed, I guess. Our sources report that Yorinobu Arasaka is currently in Night City, but not for a social call. And yet, if Yorinobu is strategizing a move for the throne, what of Hanako? Experts who follow the family closely unanimously agree that due to ideological differences between Saburo and Yorinobu, Hanako will likely cement herself as the one true heir to the immense fortune and power of the Arasaka family. Okay, interesting. So, the son has very different ideological ideas for his father, and Hanako probably doesn't kind of aligns herself with his dad or her dad. However, reality is hardly ever so predictable. Familial power dynamics can shift in an instant. For example, what would happen if Hanako fell from favor at the time when Yorinobu had his father's ear? And what scenario might cause such fall? No family is without secrets, and the Arasakas are no exceptions after all. What appears first as heaven appears second as hell. Japanese proverb. Okay.
Neat. Man. So happy to be playing this game again. Hello. Let's get in the elevator. Oh, someone's calling us.
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour
Jenkins.
Fucking Frankfurt. That
Sorry.
accident bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Ugh, hanging up. I'll be in my office. And you hurry up.
I'll hurry up, sure. And those prompts are quick. I was just glancing over something else and I missed that. Hello. Hello.
Militech hit 3 of ours. Now we're evacuating the rest of our facilities in that part of Europe.
What's the status of the 3?
They're dead. Once everyone else is safe, we'll issue a statement to the media.
Saying what?
A tragic accident during routine security system maintenance would be my bet.
Mr. Jenkins asked for me. He's in his office.
Sure, thanks. I will have to say, next episode I'll probably fix some of the audio balance issues, if there is any. I wasn't sure what volumes to put on the audios, so yeah, let's read.
Right. In many ways, the story of Yorinobu, this is Tamed Dragon, a biography of Yorinobu Arasaka. In many ways, the story of Yorinobu Arasaka resembles an ancient parable. The younger son of one of the modern world's most powerful CEOs renounces his heritage, forfeits his birthright, and instead chooses a rough and tumble life on the streets of Tokyo, only to later scamper back home to the warm, sheltered bosom of his family with his tail tucked. Okay, so his son goes to the street gangs, I guess, and then comes back from there and is like, hey, I did some shitty things in there, can you please help me or something? At least that is the story most have pieced together from official sources. But why did Yorinobu betray his father in the first place? Why did he return? For several years, I dug deeper, followed leads, reached out to his former friends and acquaintances. Slowly I began to unearth answers to some of the public's most burning questions. Yorinobu was born in Tokyo in the early 21st century, the first child to Saburo Arasaka's third wife, Michiko. By all accounts, he seemed a happy child that grew to become a pleasant young man, that is until his graduation from the University of Tokyo at the age of 21. Following the ceremony, the Arasaka family threw a party in his honor. At some point in the evening, Saburo invited his son to his study for a private conversation. What transpired there is wholly unknown, but after corroborating varied accounts, it is clear Yorinobu must have slipped out of from the party and they stayed only a few hours later, gone, a whisper in the night. Over the next few years, various eyewitnesses spotted Yorinobu in the company of a no-band group known as Kotetsu no Ryu, or the Steel Dragons. As part of his youthful rebellion, he purposefully involved himself in altercations with Arasaka agents and promoted anti-corporate slogans. Huh. Interesting. After his family eventually confirmed Yorinobu's involvement, Saburo renounced his son and Kei. And Kei? So is that the first Saburo's eldest son? Okay. Swore to exact revenge on his younger brother. Ironically, it was later at Kei's funeral that... Okay, so Kei is dead. That Yorinobu at last reconciled with his father. Stubbornly proud to a fault, many were surprised by the Arasaka patriarch's conciliatory approach. Sorry, English isn't my native language. What caused Saburo to change his mind? What role might have Yorinobu's sister Hanako played in their peaceable reunion? That much yet remains to be discovered.
Okay, interesting.
Hey V, it's been ages.
It has.
It's me, Frank. We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
I remember.
I didn't know you were in Night City. Have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt. Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
What people are saying about
What
Jenkins.
does everyone say about Jenkins?
that he's effective, like any psychopath. Apparently, he's gone a little crazier lately.
Hey, he's in a tough spot. The director was supposed to greenlight his promotion when the Japanese arrived. She stabbed him in the back instead.
Oh. Tell me about Cape
Tell
Town.
me about the op in Cape Town.
Operation Cargo. You know about it?
Arming local conflicts in Africa. I didn't know that was you.
It was me. We dumped crates full of rifles into the ocean. They had to be pulled out using borrowed fishing boats. Same old circus, but hey, that's how wars are won.
Okay, so we are like weapon, like Arasaka. Yeah, it's a company that deals with high-tech weapons and stuff, I guess. So we're partially like the Stark company from Marvel movies. Who do you work under?
And you? Who do you work under?
Abernathy. She's really good. Came up with the whole Cape Town ploy on her own.
Abernathy. The bitch who burned my boss on the promotion to Spec Ops Director.
You know how it is. Things happen.
They do indeed.
I need to
Listen,
run.
Sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure, sure. Good seeing you again.
Good seeing you again. I do like that the UI for the Arasaka has like what is it, like a market board that you can look at. I'll use market board because I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV a lot, but I don't know what that's in English.
That's her, Jenkins girl.
Jenkins girl. Don't look at me.
Let's read again. The Valor mission back to square one. The failure of a Valor mission, which undermines the progress of the Lizard 3.0 program and our understanding of the exoplanet group 9726-09, may be definitive proof that the current space race is hindering overall space exploration efforts rather than fueling them through noble competition. In 2060, Lagareda predicted that the pace of technological development at the time would lead to the confirmation of the existence of white holes and the discovery of a theory of quantum gravity within 15 years. Alas, those 15 years have come and gone. Perhaps it is the ESA, SRC, and orbital air. Perhaps if the ESA, SRS, and the orbital air try to cooperate and share information in the spirit of science for a change, rather than torpedoing each other's research, the situation today might be a little bit different. Or very different. I do not claim to be a visionary of Lagaretta was, but I would bet my last $1 that the next major mission success will launch from O'Neill 1, not Earth. Okay.
Huh. Interesting. So they like in the universe there is space race going on and they are discovering new things in the in space. And because they're just trying to outcompete one another, research is going to waste, basically. That's interesting.
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
Is this about Frankfurt?
Again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me, quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point.
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleach server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
What are the risks?
Projected risks.
Limited threat to life. Not Biotechnica's style. Blackmail's possible. Leveraged against false accusations in the media. The guy has kids. He'd crack.
Keep him digging.
Keep him there digging. We invested way too much getting him that deep to back out now.
You sure?
Do I really need to repeat myself?
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
I'm the boss. Yep. Alright. Report Sea of Clouds. Let's read again.
Mare nubium, in Latin that is Sea of Clouds, okay. Lunar mare on the near side of the moon, diameter 444 miles. Selenographic boundaries, there's some information on those. Maybe we found those coordinates in game or something. Economic significance, Jesus, I know how to pronounce that. It's Nechichiple. Jesus. Composed primarily, Jesus, I'm so bad at English. Composed primarily of research facilities serving as cover for the more complex operations. Tactical significance high. Mare nubium is a basin of block clinic essential for research into innovative and experimental technologies. Logistical significance moderate, located in relative close proximity to Oceanus Procellarum, the location of the Western Mass Driver.
Okay, I understood almost nothing of that. Something about moon. Cool. Alright. Let's sit here. Alright. Time to use my PC while I PC. So I can PC while I PC. Alright. Messages. I have 4 messages. Vacation with the stars.
Have you been to Thailand, Morocco, and Alaska? More times than you can count, looking for adventure that isn't another tour around Europe. Do you want to see how the world's biggest film and braindance star relaxes and party? Do you want to see the stars among stars? No, you can! The Crystal Palace is offering once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to book an Earth View apartment along with cosmically gargantuan selection of vouchers for any of our award-winning restaurants and casino comps to get Lady Luck on your side early. And don't worry, we do everything to assure your stay is heavenly, but your bill is astronomical. Interesting. This is the Crystal Palaces. Interesting stuff. So it's like a casino in space, because it's like heavenly astronomical Earth View apartment. Yeah, it's in space. Okay. Previous week's results. Your biodata indicators are reading up normally. High levels of cortisol, catecholamine, and adrenaline persists from previous results. Hormone blockers usage is prescribed for only 2 weeks before requiring a baseline reset, but your usage has continued beyond 3 weeks. Recommendation: meet with your trainer to prepare your recovery plan. Okay. The meeting of the Department of Operational Oversight. Post-modern Operation Wormy Apple. The meeting of the Department of Operational Oversight Committee finds as follows regarding Operation Wormy Apple. The operation was executed without following proper procedure, thus putting agents' lives and, more importantly, company reputation in jeopardy. The operation's success is due solely to the fact that Petrochem committed errors which proved more costly than our own. All personnel involved in planning the operation will be subject to internal audit. We find the death and the Prague contact cause toxin included. Cardiac arrest, a direct result for poor planning. Required action: investigate all stages of operation planning from reconnaissance to implementation with the aim of isolating irregularities in procedure and judgment. New space. We are pleased to announce the opening of new space in our Night City headquarters. Our scientists have meticulously created authentic rainforest flora and fauna in design our very own experimental self-sustaining ecosystem. More details coming soon.
Any files? Nope. Okay. Sorry, wrong thing. How do I exit? C. Alright. Open drawer. Pick up card. Trauma team. So I'm part of the trauma team. Is that it? Use cognitive booster. I think I needed this. The email said that my cognitive functions were really bad. That's what I gathered from it. Maybe that's not exactly true. Alright. Let's explore a bit. There's things to read, and it's probably the best Let's Play ever when I'm just reading like it's a book.
This guide is intended onboarding Night City branch. This guide is intended for all Arasaka agents beginning to work in Night City. Please follow the local code and of conduct as it may differ from the other Arasaka locations. You must possess the latest corporate issue firmware at all times when inside Arasaka Tower. Consider this your primary form of identification. All agents are required to issue scheduled progress reports to appropriate senior officers. All lead officers are responsible for reporting to operations manager. In the event of operational crisis, all agents are required to report to Arasaka Tower. Exemptions can be issued to active field agents involved in highly classified operations. All operational units in Night City fall under the oversight of the Director Special Operations, Director Abernathy.
Neat. Counterfeit documents. I'll take those, thanks. It's junk, but whatever. Read. And, you know, the reason why I can go through all of these little data disks so fluently, or, you know, I know where they are pretty much because I played through this many times. So, yeah. Anyhow. Konpeki Plaza, luxury, beauty, discretion. What holds more power than a place, an idea? Konpeki Plaza is more than a hotel. It is a space in which reality is curated to even the most refined tastes and sensibilities. At Konpeki Plaza, you'll find 420 exclusive apartments, 20 conference rooms, 14 fully equipped pools, and the finest bars, restaurants, and that which cannot be measured by numbers alone, luxury, beauty, and discretion. Our world-class customers' care will fulfill even the deepest needs and desires of our guests, turning your stay in Konpeki Plaza into an unforgettable experience. When it comes to the comfort of our clients, there is no such thing as the impossible. Discover new dimensions of comfort. Enjoy the best Night City has to offer. Can I open this? No. Alright, let's continue with the story.
Please enter the antechamber.
The antechamber. Scan me. Take all my data. Now this brings back memories.
We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the Sea of Clouds. They're about to begin.
Those who know, know. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now.
Oh, Jesus. They're killing everyone. Or we are killing, apparently.
Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
I hate that bitch. I always have.
Have you worked together long?
Always meaning how long?
Before Night City, we worked on an assignment in Osaka. 2 years of subterfuge. She spent them digging a trap for me. When she became director of Spec Ops, that's when she finally shoved me in it. Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
Not much you can do.
Honestly,
Please.
there's not much you can do. She's got the Night City board on her side. If she wants you out, well, You understand.
I do. Seems we see eye to eye on this issue.
Yep.
Take this.
Data shard?
The data shard.
Proof of my trust. Go on, take it.
Alright. I guess I'll just put a random chip in my head.
Collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates, driver, chief of security, lover, lover's husband.
Jesus, that's a lot of information out of
Make sure Abernathy
person.
won't be a problem anymore. Said it yourself. She's left me no choice.
This is a huge gamble.
Finds out we even talked about this. I'll go down with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. But everyone knows you only made it to where you are thanks to me. So it's not like they could ever believe you played no part in it.
And if I refuse?
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
Can't go wrong with cash.
Trip transactions are traceable. Paper disappears as soon as you spend it.
What can I say? Use this money only, find the right people for the job, no corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me.
Yeah.
Jenkins,
all right.
City counterintel.
Giving me cash. What an old soul.